Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today with a different kind of video. This is going to be my prayer room. I have just put together a prayer room and I'm super excited about it because if y'all have been with me, you know my relationship with prayer and my journey with prayer. I've done a couple of answered prayer videos and talked in a bunch of videos about the prayer of Jabez and how this changed literally my entire life. Has grown my faith so much, and it's been a journey. My prayer life has been a journey, and I cannot tell you the changes in my life since I've really gotten serious about prayer. It just is a very big part of my life. If you've never read the Prayer of Jabez, I highly recommend it. I will just tell you really quickly, I got this book, my dad gave this to me in, hold on, I think it's this one. He gave this to me in 2003, and I started praying the Prayer of Jabez in 2003, and the changes in my life from prayer and the way God has grown my faith have just been miraculous. And that's in a couple of videos I did. I'll link those down below, but I highly recommend the Prayer of Jabez. But anyway, a couple of years ago, I saw the movie The Prayer Room with Priscilla Shirer. And it's about a woman who's having problems with her husband, and she meets an elderly woman who starts giving her advice, and they get to be really good friends. And she's like, do you pray for your marriage? And it's about how that changed her marriage. In that movie, she starts praying for her marriage, and it changes their lives like prayer does. And that woman in that movie had a prayer room. And so there's tons of videos on prayer rooms, and I'll link some of those down below. But I just now put it together. I saw that movie about maybe 5 or 10 years ago. So anyway, I have put this together, and I'm going to take you in here and show it to you. I will tell you one of the surprise pleasures of it. One of the things I'm really surprised that I love so much about it. My house is empty a lot of the day, so I'm like, why am I really doing this? I can pray anywhere in my house, and we can. You know, we can pray anywhere. I pray pretty much all day long. But this feels different. And I'm going to show it to you. I've got some dim lights in there. I've made it very peaceful. And even though I could be anywhere in my house, that calls to me. You know how if you're in a hospital and you walk by the chapel and you look in and it's all dark and peaceful and quiet, and I don't know, that always just makes me want to go in and sit and pray and spend time with God. You can just feel him there. That's what this is like. I'm really shocked about that. I didn't know it would turn into that. I thought it would be, you know, a place where I would go in the morning, but it really calls to me like a little chapel, a quiet church. And I love it so much. I go in there and do devotionals. I go in there, of course, to pray. I listen to music. I read my Bible. I really, really love it. Again, you know, we can pray anywhere. And I'm having to be careful right now not to get obsessed with the place. But, you know, I'm seeking him, not a place. So I'm, you know, making myself really aware of that. But I love my little war room prayer closet. So anyway, we're going to go in there. It's this closet right here, right behind me. It's my closet. And I'm going to show you my war room. So we're going to go in there. Okay, I'm going to bring you into my closet, and we're going to start kind of in the dark. Here it is, and I have the lights off, and I have it lit exactly how it is when I come in the morning or during the day, and that's why I love it so much. The lighting is so peaceful, and it just makes me want to come in here and spend quiet. It makes me want to talk more quietly. It feels like a church or a small chapel to me, and I love it. And now I'm going to turn on the lights, and I will show you what I have put in here. The first thing I got were crosses. You know, of course, in a prayer room, I wanted crosses. It is one of my favorite things about it because I sit on the floor in here, and when I look up, it just is kind of awe-inspiring to me to look up at those crosses. It just seems very worshipful. And then below it, I put a quote by C.S. Lewis. I know now, Lord, why you utter no answer. You are yourself the answer. Before your face, questions die away. What other answer would suffice? And I loved that because when I go to him in prayer, I just want to be seeking his face more than his hand, more than what he could give, just to be with him. And that is what that says to me. I'm not always in here looking for answers to my questions or give me this or answer that. I'm wanting to seek his face in here. And so I loved that. And then below that, I have a chalkboard and it's magnetized, and I thought I would write on it, but I'm really using it as a magnet board more than anything. And those are prayer requests. And then below that, I have a bulletin board. And over here, I have that bulletin board, and those are prayer requests. Prayer requests from you girls over on Instagram. This one up here, that one, I have folded up, and that is my family and friends that I pray for long term. Those are prayers that I will always pray and people I will always pray for. And then the ones below it are more temporary, circumstances that come up. One of you girls is going on a mission trip in July. I've started praying for that. A lot of my girls in Canada that are in lockdown. Well, that's not forever. So I have those up there. Those are more temporary, sicknesses, surgeries, things like that. So I have 2 bulletin boards, and then I have the magnet board. Then I have down here, I got these lights off of Amazon, and I love them so much. And I also have 2 up here on this shelf. And I don't really know that I needed that many, but I like them. This one might have just gone out. No, it didn't. You have to charge these, but they keep the charge for a really long time. I haven't had to charge them since I got them for a couple of weeks. Then the stools. Okay, I'm going to sit down. The stools I ordered off of Etsy, off of Eastabay. It's a little store on Etsy called Eastabay. And I really, really like these. They're nice and sturdy. They're just nice and a heavy wood and kind of a distressed look. And I really liked those to set my lights on. Then I keep 2 Bibles. Actually, I keep 4 Bibles. I keep a MacArthur Study Bible. That's the New King James Version. Y'all, I love the New King James Version. The words of it just go a little bit deeper to me than my NIV does sometimes. I use that mostly for memory verses. When I'm doing memory verses, I like to look in several different versions, but sometimes I'm just reading that. I just really like it for a change from the NIV. Then underneath it is the NIV, which I love. That probably is my go-to version of the Bible. I just really love it. It's easy to understand, but it just speaks to me. These are probably my 2 favorite versions, the NIV and the New King James Version. And it just kind of depends on my mood. I would say more than any is the NIV. And I have about, 6 or 7 copies of NIVs. Then I have an ESV, and the ESV is honestly not my favorite. I think it's the closest to the King James Version, in my opinion. Without being King James, in a newer phraseology, newer wording. The ESV, and a lot of people really love that. I have that because my church uses the ESV. And then this is a King James Version, and I like to keep a King James around. So I have the ESV, the King James, the New King James down here, and the NIV. But more than any, these are the 2 that I'm reading more than any. Then I have reading glasses. Always keep a pair. And then I have AirPods in here. And the AirPods that I keep in here, all the time just to play my Christian music. Because a lot of times, if I turn on Christian music, it really will spark prayer ideas, or, I'll just hear the Holy Spirit speaking to me through the music, and it will change my prayers. And sometimes I want that, and sometimes not. Sometimes I'll just sit here with worship music on and I'm trying to be better about worshiping him, just praising him. Then I have this little plaque I got at Mardell that says, "Rise up and pray." I just thought that was cute. So I've got that right there. Okay, then up here I have got my Guerlain Double Vanille. Okay, and I had this in another video. I will sometimes spray that on before I start praying or before I study, because God likes smells. He likes good scents. He was very specific in the Old Testament about what they would burn, the incense, and it would say also that the aroma of the bread, the grain, was pleasing to him. Well, this Guerlain Double Vanille has myrrh in it, and that was one of the gifts that the three wise men took to Jesus when he was born. I couldn't believe it. And it smells smoky. It's a smoky vanilla, and it's got myrrh in it. So I keep that in here, and sometimes I spray it and sometimes not. But I do like to spray it because, you know, in the Old Testament teaches us a lot about God's nature, and he likes scents. He likes good smells. And then I have this by 12 Stone Art. This says, hold on, "Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere." Y'all, I have been praying that so much with our world and the disarray it's in, for the Holy Spirit to just come flood our earth and turn us back to him. Okay, then I have this cross that says "Have faith," and I just love that sitting on top of books. It's kind of a decorative thing. I love that. Okay, then I got my parents last weekend cleaning out my mom and dad's house, and I took this picture. And it says, "Choose you this day whom you will serve. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." And I picked that up because I remember that hanging back in my mom's room the entire time I was growing up. So I'm going to put this up here beside that bulletin board. I'll put a picture up. And then over here on this shelf, I have books. I've got devotionals, and I have books that I will read or that I am reading. My Utmost for His Highest, I will always be reading that. That is something my dad read every day since 1993. And he was one of the wisest men I know, so I am doing the same. I read that every single day. I've got a couple of little journals that I keep notes on, and as I pray for people, I'll write their name down here if I need to check on them later in the day. Like if I'm praying for somebody and they really stick out in my mind, I can just feel pulled to check on them. I'll write their name down and check on them later. I have a collection of Spurgeon that I got from my dad's library. I haven't read those yet, but I'm going to. Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis. If you've never read this, highly, highly, highly recommend it. I read it in college, and I'm about to reread it. I have a couple of leather journals. I love those. I have my Essential Tozer, one of the best books I've ever read. I'm going to reread this very soon. So anyway, I have, you know, a bunch of books up there. And then I also have these crosses, and I'm about to hang these up like that right here. And I have a couple of these crosses. We'll put these up. And then I have some more magnets I'm going to put up. Turn Your Worries into Prayer. I thought that was cute. I Am With You. And I'm going to put these up here beside these other magnets I have. And I can hang prayer requests up there. And then I'm trying to be careful not to show people's personal names. These push pin magnets, I love those. I thought those were so cute for my little bulletin board. I keep a little container of pens always. In this little container I love. I keep makeup brushes in these too. A little scratch paper, and then these are push pin magnets, like the ones I already have up. And that is pretty much all I have in here. Let's hang these crosses up real quick. Hang on. Okay, that's about as good of an angle. Sorry. Okay, and I think that is about as good of an angle as I can get. Hang on. We're going to hang these crosses up. I thought they would be cute, just kind of with push pins and hang kind of on the corners like that. So we're gonna hang these up, hang on. Okay, and I'm gonna get these, I thought these were the cutest little push pins. They're kind of pearlized on the end. And then I'm just gonna push them into that, yes, into that wood. That is cute. Yeah, like that. Okay, and then I've got this one, His Love Never Fails. That's cute. Oh, I can put that on the same tag. Duh. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'll put those on the same hook. That is cute. Yeah, I have crosses on my corners. Okay, then I've got this one that says love. I'll put this one over here. Okay, and then I'll put one down here. What do I do with my other cross? Okay, then I went and got some more out of my kitchen. I've got this one that says love with that cute tassel on it. And I have that one. And I'm going to hang, let's see, I'm going to point you down. Yeah, well, put this one down here. And that'll be nice because it's eye level. That is cute. Hang on and I'll bring y'all down here. Okay, I got the crosses up. I put these two on here with a little tack, and over here the little love cross. And I thought that was real cute down there. This one with the tassel, and then over there I put that one. So I think those are really cute. So anyway, hold on, I'm picking up trash. That is my prayer room. All right, and that is my prayer closet, my war room. So y'all let me know if y'all have ever done anything like this. And if you have, let me know what you have in yours. I'm always looking for new ideas, things to add. So anyway, that is all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.